So what would you say to women entrepreneurs? Because I do work with women entrepreneurs, business women. What would you say to women entrepreneurs who are listening to this, or maybe she would listen to my teachings at some point? What would you say to her? Would you encourage or recommend or anything to, what would you say to her to be on a spiritual journey?
Oh, of course. Yeah. So going back to what I was saying a little bit ago, which was you're getting the best of both something different than you've ever even imagined or experienced, which is the deep healing spiritual work and practicality. So there's something that it stuck with me, something you said to me at the very beginning when we started working together, which someone who is an entrepreneur has probably done business trainings, has had mentors, and so this can resonate, which was you had told me, because we signed up for the first, length of time to work together. And I'm thinking of it in like the normal way that I'm trained, which is you're going to go through a process, and every week we meet and there's going to be new information, new material. I'm just assuming that that's how it's going to go. And I remember there was 1 week early on and you had said, well, I'm just paraphrasing. This is obviously 7 years ago. I already taught you everything. And I'm like almost mad, but also happy. Like, what are you talking about? You taught me everything. You're like, yeah. And I don't remember if this was me thinking this or if you actually said this, because it was years ago, but the concept of it's not working with Irina for 6 months, a year, 2 years, however long you decide, or whatever, or more. And then you're just slowly going to get these breadcrumbs of tools and secrets. And, at the end of this, then you'll know everything, or it's not like a normal, traditional, I guess is a better word, program. Irina teaches pretty basic, practical systems and tools at the very beginning. And the work is us as the mentees doing the work, and then you guiding us through as the mentor as we literally peel the onion. But we always go back to the same stuff. It's just different every time because it's depending on where we are on the journey. But it's not like you're slowly giving us this gradual information and then now we suddenly one day in the future will have the secrets. So that's part of what I want to share with entrepreneurs, because it's very different than how we're normally trained, taught, experienced with mentors. And even to this day, we joke because you'll ask me a question and you're like, it's easy. I don't ask difficult questions is what you always say. I don't ask difficult questions, right? Because sometimes, we have so much knowledge that we think it's harder than it really is, or more difficult than it really is. And so that's part of what I want to share, and just be open, because this journey is nothing like you've ever heard, read, or experienced. So just be open, and it will change your life. So
and business, right? Life and business.
Life and business. And on the business side, there's just this deeper level of certainty when you're going about your business. So we talked about the money, but in general, with business decisions, with who we work with, or just other day-to-day practical decisions, when you're doing this work, you can literally use it to apply to the day-to-day And that's, of course, how you continue to grow. But it's very helpful. It provides, like I said, that level of certainty in those decisions that my phrase I always say, I know that I know that I know, because it's not coming from here. So you spend less time worrying, you spend less time second guessing yourself. There's this common phrase that people are saying right now, which is that imposter syndrome. You don't have imposter syndrome. When you're on a spiritual journey, there's no imposter syndrome, doesn't exist because everything is coming from a deep inside place. So it just doesn't exist. So those are some of the examples of how it can really help in business.
Exactly. Imposter syndrome, we don't even know what it is because it's
Yeah.
so gone. It's not even there.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's gone or not, because was it there? I don't know. I'm sure it's maybe some time ago, but because like I said, on the spiritual path, it's not there. It's gone permanently.
Mm-hmm.
The same as fear of not having money, not making money. That's fear. That fear is gone permanently, not temporary. You don't need to constantly deal with it when it comes up again because it's gone.
And I remember when it was gone, I remember it was like a line in the road, like, this issue is now done.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.